What am I supposed to be saying?
What are we doing today?
Oh, right, it's recording. What we are doing today is part one of my sewing journey. If you don't know, myself and Joe present a podcast called The Stitch Up, which is about the sewing bee, and we had Tony R as a guest for our Christmas special, and he convinced me that I should try and make something. We went to the Stitch Festival, found him, and obtained a Tony shirt by Tony and Emporia Patterns. So this is, I guess, vlog one of
the process.
I need some tea.
I'll have some tea as well. I'm not opening it. James wanted me to move the camera because he was complaining the top of his head was out of shot.
Exactly, you can't. Anyway, obviously I am a complete novice, but I do know one of the first things we need to do is cut the pattern pieces.
Can I just say though, he's a novice, he's not a complete novice.
Complete novice?
No. You know, like all the sewing terms. You're not a novice.
I know some
you know
sewing
all
terms.
the sewing terms, and you have used the sewing machine before.
Very briefly.
For a few straight
Joe
lines.
was completely worried that I would break the sewing machine.
As I'm going to be for the rest of this project. The first thing we actually need to do before cutting out the pattern.
It was give me the pattern.
No, is decide what size we're going to cut.
Right.
So we need to measure you. That's why the tape measure's here.
Okay.
This shirt gives you the finished measurements of the chest, bicep and length. So those are the three measurements that we're going to take. Okay. I already know what size you're going to be though.
Small.
The smallest one.
Okay, but let's do it.
But let's do it anyway. Like relax, okay? We'll do it like this. Is it high up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 30, I'd say you're 36. Put your arms down. Yeah, you're 36. So I normally circle
Okay, go on
the
then,
side
circle
because
it.
otherwise I
Need
forget.
another sip of tea, sorry.
Okay.
Are you not going to do a bicep measurement?
Yeah, I am going to do biceps
Oh,
now.
right, okay.
So the finished chest measurement of the smallest one is 39.5, but I think it's fine because you want like a bit of movement, especially if it's going to be for summer.
Right.
So let's do bicep now. Relax, relax.
It tickles quite a bit.
It's okay, so I feel like the bicep is going to be quite big on you. No, not tight, but that's fine.
Small biceps.
Yeah, but I think it's supposed to be oversized, isn't it? So I normally do length from like the top of the shoulder down. Okay, but length isn't really an issue because we can always just take stuff up. I feel like we're definitely going to be making the smaller size. Your chest is 36 inches, which is the first size anyway. I think it's just going to be slightly oversized. And then once you've made the first one anyway, you can always like make adjustments to it and then make more.
Okay. So do I need to open the pattern?
Yeah, do you want to open the pattern now?
Ooh, very cool. So a book.
Yeah, those are the instructions.
Ah.
Oh, Tony's tips.
Tony's tips.
I love that.
Use a tailor's ham.
Oh yeah, look, there you go, before you start. Oh, we should have opened it first.
Probably.
Oh well. Oh, so the length that's on there is actually from back, neck to hem. Oh yeah, look, the pattern has 3.5 inches of ease at chest. If you're 36, then it makes sense to make the first size anyway.
Wash and dry your fabric in case it shrinks, then iron it.
Also, we don't have the fabric yet because you need to choose some fabric for this, so.
Seam allowances, the area between the edge of the fabric and the stitching line. Yes, oh, stitch in the ditch, I remember that as well. I don't remember what it was, but I do.
Well, it'll tell you that.
Attaching another garment piece or hemming a facing by stitching over an original stitch line, thereby making the new stitch line invisible.
There we go. Riveting.
And
this is the cutting layout for when you have the fabric. So beyond this point, we can't do anything because we don't have the fabric yet.
Right,
So this shows you how you'd fold the fabric
lay out
and where
the
you'd
pieces,
lay it
right.
to make most efficient use of the fabric.
Very clever.
We just need this.
Okay.
Ta-da!
One big bit of, oh, it's nice colours.
Probably like A0.
Right. Do you want to take the other side? I'm just going to open it and
We're
then
going to have to flip it over.
Oh.
So it's an A0 piece of paper.
Okay, so these are 8 pieces. We're not doing the
are there 8?
pockets.
Oh, there's 9 if you want to do the pockets. You don't want pockets?
No, I'm going to not do pockets for the first one.
Okay.
So,
Does that mean you're making more than one?
No, not necessarily. This is a pocket flap and a pocket, so those two are not needed. And I guess everything else is. The cuff, what's the cuff?
Oh, if you want a cuff. I think that's optional as well.
Need more tea.
Okay.
Start with number one.
Sure.
It's red because it's 36
It's also
inches.
your favourite colour.
It works. It works. I'm not very good with scissors, so I'm going to use this rotary cutter, which can be used to cut pattern pieces apparently.
Yeah.
Joe has put a older blade in.
I put a very old blade in, which is perfect for cutting paper, but I would never use it on fabric. And I mark my old blades with a bit of nail polish.
Yeah.
So I know
I wondered
that
why that.
Yeah.
And this is obviously safety, so you need to
Safety first. You push it up.
push it. Push it up.
Don't break it.
What? Show me.
Oh, sorry, you push it down.
Ah. She's making me look like the fool, but giving me the wrong
push it
instruction.
down.
Well, that makes it a lot more sense. I was
Okay.
wondering why it didn't work. Okay, and then the blade, and then you just. Right.
Yeah. Actually, I normally have a trick for cutting straight lines.
I don't want to wreck him.
Do you want me to show you my trick for cutting straight lines or not?
In a second.
Okay.
However, I want to know what these V's are.
Oh, okay.
And also these. I presume these will be buttons.
Yeah, those are the points
Yeah.
where it shows you where to place the buttons.
And then this will be maybe pocket buttons.
It shows you where you match up the pocket.
Ah, okay. And then what's this? The fold?
That's the grain line. So when you cut the fabric,
it should go with
go with the grain.
Okay.
This line.
And then these ones are. I saw it on the glossary.
Begins with N.
Notches. I don't know what they're.
So I wouldn't cut them out. I just cut straight past them.
Okay.
And then I'd do, after I've cut the fabric, I'd do like a little snip into the fabric to mark them.
Right. And why are they there?
So they're used to match up other pieces. So like this, which is the front, will match up with the back. And you see the notches are like in similar places. So you know where to match the front to the back, and the armholes. So that's
right,
the back
okay.
of the armhole will match there, the front of the armhole.
So it's
here.
like a stencil basically. As in.
Yeah, it tells you how the pieces go together.
Onto your technique for cutting.
I have to get like a big ruler.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be
Off
back
you
in
go.
a sec. So you put the ruler against the line, and I'd literally rotary cut along there, and whilst you're holding this, it's quite easy to cut a straight line.
Isn't that quite a normal technique? You made out as if it was revolutionary.
No, I didn't make out that it was revolutionary. I just said it made it quicker. But also, I wouldn't cut like this. I'd cut like away from you.
Let's start.
You want me to turn this around?
Yeah. Right. And I think because I'm left-handed, I would do it this side.
That makes sense. Yeah. But just make sure you're really holding this. Maybe you should practice. Practice here, like where there's no pattern piece.
You hold it down, get it down, and then you just go like this. That was not a straight line.
It was.
No,
it
it
was.
wasn't.
But also you have to press a bit harder.
Oh dear.
You press very lightly.
Weak. Right, okay. So I think that was better.
Yeah, you just aren't cutting the paper. You have to press it quite hard.
Right, here we go. So maybe you hold the ruler first.
No! What? And you cut it? That's a disaster. I think you should just use this scissors. Go and get your left-handed scissors.
No, because it will be... How rough can this be?
It doesn't have to be super accurate, but you don't want to be like chopping it all over the place.
Give me some space.
Okay.
Can we have some pattern weights, please?
You don't need them. You're not holding anything to it.
I don't want it to slip. This is very...
That's why you hold it. You hold it properly down.
Yeah, but as you've already ascertained, I'm weak.
No, you're not weak. You're stronger than me and I can do it.
Do you do this or this?
You're left-handed.
Would you do it into the ruler or out?
Let me just hold it to me. Like this, into the ruler. Yeah.
Here goes nothing. Was it? Well, it wasn't.
Oh, you've done it. Yeah.
Victory.
Perfect. Perfect. And then when we cut the fabric, we'll just cut a bit closer to the line.
Was that your way of saying it's poor?
Well, it's not on the line, is it?
Well, how
It's very close. Just make sure you're cutting on the mat. Do not
Where
damage
does
the
the mat-
kitchen.
where does the
there,
mat
there,
end?
in the arm. Yeah, see? That's perfect.
It wasn't that perfect there. I went a bit
It's really
short
fine.
there.
So, yeah.
This is
How
hard
are you
work.
finding it? It is hard work, isn't it?
Yeah. Do we need to cut this as well?
Yes. The curves, I find sometimes when they're like quite small, it's definitely easier to use scissors.
Okay.
So you might want to get your left-handed scissors.
Bit nervous.
Shall I stop watching you?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
No, it's going really well. Excellent.
Yeah, wouldn't say excellent.
James,
I'd say
it's like a
satisfactory.
millimetre off the line. He's such a perfectionist. He's worse than me.
Stop watching.
I'm not watching.
Oh, that was bad. That one was not a good one.
That's fine.
Look,
It's okay.
multiple millimetres.
It's okay. It's like 2 or 3 millimetres. It's not going to make a huge
Okay.
difference.
The professionals at work.
There you go.
Okay. Hey. Tearing my pattern.
Well, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
So you almost have the first piece.
Okay, maybe let's get this out of the way so I don't accidentally cut that.
Yeah, like that.
That's the wrong side. I was just testing. Let's do the easy one first,
Okay.
because it all fits on the mat.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the adjective I'd
When
use.
James goes, he means, oh, I'm so sad. I cut it a millimetre away from the line.
It's about 2 millimetres.
Nice. So there's the first
Sweating.
piece. That's the actual piece. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so we have one piece. Put this over here.
Cut on fold, what does that mean?
That means when you cut the fabric, you put a fold in the fabric here. So this ends up being a piece, this and this on this side. Does that make sense?
No, say it again.
You fold the fabric on the fold line.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's doubled up underneath.
Oh,
And
and then you...
So it's one piece.
Right.
So this is like that
Nice.
and mirrored.
That
for
makes
just the back.
sense. Why is that not on the
Because you're going to have buttons at the front. So that doesn't need to be mirrored because it's 2 pieces. You cut 2 of them.
It's the same stencil twice. Makes sense.
Yeah,
really.
it's all very logical, isn't it?
Okay. Oh,
Put my tea on it. You're like, no.
see, I
I'm still drinking this.
told you we needed pattern weights.
Maybe put the fruit bowl on it.
Go on then.
Okay.
Wait, can't you put it on the bit that I'm not working
Yeah,
on?
okay.
Like here?
Yeah, okay, fine.
Right, there we go.
Don't want the fruit bowl damaged though.
Excuse me, space.
Sorry. My tea's all cold.
Everyone on YouTube is going to see our very poor fruit bowl. A kiwi and a banana.
Yeah,
There's
but we've got
barely any
Tesco
fruit
coming
in it.
later. We've got grapefruit. We've got
Oh,
grapes.
yes, I added that.
I know, I saw. I was like, yeah, James is making good choices here. I love your concentration.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were going to say that.
It's so cute.
I could feel my face and think.
No, I wasn't watching you cutting. I was just looking at your face.
We have some issues here.
No, it's issues. 2 millimeters away from the line. This is all on the mat.
Yeah.
What?
You don't trust me.
No, I
She
do trust
doesn't
you.
trust me.
I check even with myself every time. I just don't want to damage the kitchen surface.
I bet you have.
No, I haven't. I cut all my patterns on here, and I check every time that it's
Okay.
on the mat.
No looking.
Okay, I'm not
please.
looking.
That was probably the worst one yet.
There'll be some ease. Don't worry about it.
The poor notches.
Oh, that one was perfect.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nearly.
James, it's like less than a millimetre off.
There we go. Ooh.
That's fine.
Oh, ooh. No one saw. Right, can you take that away? Clean the workspace. too bad.
Second piece done.
Okay.
How many pieces did you say there were? 5? No.
I thought I was told 5, but I think it's 6.
Well, all will be revealed soon, I guess.
I guess.
Sleeve. Then you want to keep like the bits like
of
7 and
course.
6, even though you're not making a pocket.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to in the future.
Right, number 3 now. I might just cut these out, just so like...
So you can put them back in the envelope.
Yeah.
Getting very proficient at this. Shall I fold them up and put them back?
Sure. I just think I want to roughly cut them all out so I have less paper to work with.
I do sometimes do that actually.
Beginner sewing tip right there from James.
Careful.
Yeah, I could feel your pain. Right, so if we pop that over there, I'll get to work on the sleeve.
You're going to be a pro in no time. You're going to be making me dresses.
It's not going to happen.
Ooh.
I think
If
we're
you've
okay.
Damage the surface. I'm gonna be
There's
so
nothing.
sad.
There's nothing.
Is there?
No, there isn't.
James.
Any
Big
tips
curve.
for a double curve? Because it like
Just-
out and in.
Just go slowly. Be careful. No other tips. Sorry. Nice.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's good. Third piece done. Next you have 4 and 5.
Easy bits first.
You know what you're doing.
Stop watching.
I wasn't watching. I wasn't even watching then. No, I was not.
She was.
I was literally just staring into space, smiling. The good thing is, once you've cut this out, you never have to do it again. So, and you can make as many shirts as possible as you want.
Do it again.
Yeah, and then you could make like 50 shirts from this pattern. And we're not. So, shall I not be talking whilst you're cutting? Is it distracting? Sorry.
Being phoned. What is it?
Who is it?
My brother. Hello? Right.
Get back to it then.
Resuming. You're looking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's just I do it just without thinking.
That was an interesting one because it crosses over.
Yeah. So you got to cut. You see the red line here?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, perfect. Nice.
Perfect.
Ah. You're a perfectionist because that is absolutely fine. Like
Says you.
That's how I'd cut it.
You're the most perfectionist there is.
That might be true actually.
Ooh. Nearly cut myself there.
That's why you put the blade down.
Yeah, I know.
What did you do?
I went to scratch myself, but I did.
You were still holding it?
Yeah.
It's very silly, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't do this at home, kids. What?
It was very close to the kitchen
Did
counter.
I pick up the rotor?
Yay, piece 4.
Bit wonky there, jeez. Jeez Louise. And to think the hard part hasn't even started yet. No, that was silly.
What? Oh yeah, but you haven't actually cut the paper, so it's fine.
I did.
Where? Oh yeah. You can put some tape on it. I do it all the time. Oh, just 1 line left.
Yeah, and this is where it all goes wrong. Not bad.
Cool. Now I have
It's
all the
probably
pieces.
the best one yet.
You didn't put the blade back in.
Safety first, folks.
Health and safety #1. So those are all the pieces. So that's all we can do today because we don't have any fabric. Well, I have fabric, but none that you'd probably like.
Yes.
Why are you smiling so much?
Well, because that
You feel
required a lot of
You feel
concentration.
accomplished, don't
And
you?
there's a lot of weight off my shoulders now.
What we're going to do later is...
Fabric shop?
Yeah.
And what we're looking for is a nice poly cotton or cotton poplin.
What? Yeah, what does it say on the pack actually? I don't know about
I don't know
poly
if
cotton.
that's correct
Yeah,
or not.
poplin, yeah.
I just listen to what Joe says and
So-
repeat. See, look, cotton poplin, yes.
Yeah.
Chambray.
Yeah, chambray would be nice. That's kind of a...
I want the
Very
easiest
summery.
fabric.
I'd say a cotton poplin then.
There we go.
What kind of thing are you thinking?
Joe loves fabric buying.
It's a separate hobby to sewing.
I don't know what I'm thinking. You'll have to find out in the next episode.
But like, are you not thinking like a certain print, like animal print or fruit or?
I feel like
paw prints.
I don't want to do any pattern matching.
I wouldn't bother with pattern matching,
No,
especially on your first pattern.
Yes.
What?
So that means, that means you can't buy a pattern, or you just...
No, you can buy a pattern.
Just
accept the fact.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, just accept the fact it's not going to pattern match. No one will care.
All right.
Like, yeah. If it's going to upset you loads, then I'd pattern match.
I think we should say bye-bye now.
Okay, yeah, I'll stop rambling on now.
See you later, folks.
Yeah, see you in the next one.